We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Here it's the second of this four-game series between the Lightning and the Blues. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Dan Turner, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So coming to the plate, Marty Riggs. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The first baseman, Marty Riggs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, A.J. Rodriguez.
Settling in now, A.J. Valido carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Hey, there's a hard-hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
So stepping in, Mo Cole comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Valido, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Eric Piper, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the 1-1. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at-bat.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Too high, ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He set the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, Mike Morton. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Here's the 1-2. On the ground to third. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Chief Mendez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Stepping in, Shelby Marchetti. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Uranium, the left fielder, Shelby Marchetti.
Now the pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
The 1-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in, Shuhei Ogawa. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
2-0 now. From the stretch, he's running. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that's the first out.
The first baseman, Max
Coming to the plate now, Max Taylor. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pickoff move to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat.
At the ball.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Taylor carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. Taylor is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Runner at second here with one man out. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. To third. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Derek Richardson.
Now at the plate, Derek Richardson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's set and the pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is in there. The set and the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. He misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he fouls this one off. Looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Standing in, Greg Siebel, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Comes set, the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Seth Roberts. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
That is seven. The left fielder, Jason Eagle.
At the plate, Jason Easel. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box, Wesley Ray. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Batting up, the pitcher, Chief Mendez.
Standing in, Chief Mendez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Marty Riggs. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. This is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Debo, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
A.J. Valido comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, third baseman.
So now to the plate, Mo Cole, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Cole enters the day in third place in All-Star fan voting at his position at third, so it remains to be seen whether he'll end up making the squad or not.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Eric Piper, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 3 runs already home here. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Hero. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Stepping in now, Mike Morton, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of the second. The Lightning on top 4-0. Stepping into the box, Morgan Thomas. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. Now here it comes.
No strike.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
In there, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Now at the plate, Jamar Woodson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nobody out, runner on first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
Next count, 2-2.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up. But they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Into the box now, Mackenzie Van Poppel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball, that's off.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
None out, runners at first and second. And this one catches the inside corner for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove at one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Called strike, and that'll run it full. Good battle. Count remains full. First and second here with nobody out. Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Dan Turner. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The left fielder, number 52, Shelby.
Digging in to try it again, Shelby Marchetti. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2-1. 2-2 now. And he's down on strikes, so they get two men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. So striding forward now, Seth Roberts.
The second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The pitch.
Nope, that's inside. Count is 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jason Easel, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at that, Matty D, we've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Wesley Rain. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now.
Count 1-2.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Shuhei Ogawa, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hit to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Max Taylor, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that misses. 2-1. Pause, now the pitch. 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Derek Richardson is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 home. And there's a base hit on the line.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Into the box, Greg Siebel. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And it's not in time. He's safe. As a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Morgan Thomas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Next up, 2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Jamar Woodson, and it's fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. Still only one out in the inning. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The right field, number 00, Mackenzie Van Poppel.
Digging in, Mackenzie Van Poppel. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. Nashville is out in front 4-2. Parker Floyd will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Parker Floyd.
Down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Marty Riggs.
Ready once again, Marty Riggs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit well towards the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 10, A.J. Bonvigo.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Valido. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
No strike.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
In now, Mo Cole has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. 0-1, no strike.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Doc Huntley will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Dan Turner.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
Stepping in now, Shelby Marchetti, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Shuhei Ogawa.
Digging in once again, Shuhei Ogawa. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And it's total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Into the box now, Max Taylor, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Nope.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Count is 1 and 2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Popped him up. Roberts has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Lightning are out on top 4-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Piper.
Eric Piper.
Here comes the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Skied into straightaway right. Van Poppel is there, one away.
Now batting, 10th, Mike Morton.
Into the box now, Mike Morton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. Ogawa is there, 2 gone.
The batter number 4, second baseman, Roberts.
At the plate, Seth Roberts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Derek Richardson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Roberts calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now back, the second baseman, Greg Siebel.
Stepping in, Greg Siebel. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Morgan Thomas.
Stepping up now, Morgan Thomas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Alexander Barrios takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now batting, Jason Easel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
One that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Wesley Ray, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
The center fielder, number 13.
At the plate, Wesley Ray. First offering on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he misses with it. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Ryan Hinkle will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Ryan Hinkle.
Fouled away. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and it's strike 3 call. Well, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Matthews enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Leading off the inning, Jamar Woodson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jamar Woodson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate now, Mackenzie Van Poppel. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Johnny Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Easel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. The Lightning lead this one 4-2. David Pierce is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
David Pierce.
Stepping into the box, Marty Riggs. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, A.J. Valido. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Pierce features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 0-1 pitch. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. At the plate, Mo Cole. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
With a traditional devastating stretch.
Half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Shelby Marchetti.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Orlando Reyes. is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Now batting, center fielder, Shuhei.
Standing in now, Shuhei Ogawa. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number baseman, number 34. Next, Taylor.
Now in the box, Max Taylor. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Heading out towards shallow right. Valido will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Derek Richardson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Derek Richardson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hit in the air out to center field. Ray is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Nashville leads this one 4-3. Turner Eaton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Eaton.
Into the box now, Eric Piper. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Eric Piper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The catcher, Mike Morton.
Striding into the box, Mike Morton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Seth Roberts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 is laid off, put in there for strike one. The 1-1 home, grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ryan Thigpen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Greg Siebel.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Riding in once again, Morgan Thomas has struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 home. Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So digging in now, Jamar Woodson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. In there, strike one.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
A man at third with one away. Ball and two strikes now. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fouled off. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Once again, the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 00, Mackenzie Van Poppel.
Digging in now, Mackenzie Van Poppel. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Line drive, base hit to right. That'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game,
It's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Ninth inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Lucas Morse will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Striding in, Jason Easel.
Leading off for Nashville, the left fielder, Jason.
Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13, Wesley Ray.
Stepping up to the plate, Wesley Ray, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Timmy Hinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Timmy Hinson.
Runs up and gets this one down.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
So now to the plate, Marty Briggs, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0, and this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 pitch, pulled high in the air out to left field. Marchetti is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up, and we are tied 4-4. Miguel Sandoval comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Shelby Marchetti.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs or curveballs.
Sandoval, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And there's one down now.
Now back, center fielder, Shuhei Ogawa.
Digging in, Shuhei Ogawa. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Stepping in now, Max Taylor. Hits this one hard the other way. And a perfect hit-and-run ball as that's into right field, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by the manager. I love the decision to force the action, put the defense on his heels. You don't see hit and runs in Florida in the late innings like that was just used to perfection.
At the plate, Derek Richardson. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. The 0-1. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Three-run blast to straightaway left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Seven to 4 is the final score in tonight's game. Uranus came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Lucas Morse claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. first for your victorious home team. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.